music. Oh my god, stop it with the classical music!
But it's my favorite.
No one listens to it anymore.
I thought everybody listened to it.
No, I listen to rock. I listen to pop. No one listens to classical.
But it's pretty.
It's not even relevant. It is like the basis of all music ever. How?
Let me show you.
All music is built up of scales. A major scale is the most basic of all musical elements. The formula for a major scale is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. A tone is a full step and a semitone is a half step. Each of these notes is given a number, and these numbers are called scale degrees. The scale degrees are the numbers used in the various formulas that present themselves in music.
Those don't sound like any of the scales I hear in rock.
Different genres of music use different scale forms. For example, Dorian mode is commonly heard in jazz, and Phrygian mode is commonly heard in Spanish and Arabic music. The different modes of scales include Dorian, which is built on the second, Phrygian built on the third, Lydian built on the fourth, Mixolydian built on the fifth, Aeolian built on the sixth, and Locrian built on the seventh. Without maths, we would not have formulas and different scales would not exist, and since all music is built on scales, we would not have music without maths. These formulas work no matter what note you start on. Pythagoras was a very important figure in the development of music theory. Pythagoras was a Greek philosopher and changed the way the Greeks and the rest of the world thought about music. In a major scale, there are two tetrachords. The first one is the first four notes of the scale, and the second is the last four notes of the scale. In the original Greek octave, there was a half step between the two tetrachords. This created dissonance. Pythagoras thought by making it a full step between the two tetrachords, it would release the dissonance. Pythagoras then pointed out that the interval between the first and last note of each tetrachord is a perfect fourth. Pythagorean fifths, also known as perfect fifths, as well as fourths and octaves, are all named perfect intervals and are called harmonics. Cadences originate from the Latin word cadentia, meaning to fall, which then formed into the Italian word cadenza, in which the word cadence formed. In music, it simply means the two chords that finish a phrase, section, or piece. Cadences are found in all genres of music, including pop, rock, jazz, and classical.
Okay, so I get the music part now, but how does that relate to pop music?
Perfect cadence.
A perfect cadence is the most common type of cadence as it sounds finished. The formula for a perfect cadence is 5-1, which means that it is the 5 chord to the 1 chord. Let's see an example of this cadence in a pop piece. Adele's Rolling in the Deep makes use of this cadence in the chorus when she sings We Could Have Had It All. In this piece, it goes from the 5 chord, which is G, to the 1 chord, which is C.
Plagal cadence.
The second type of cadence is called a plagal cadence. The plagal cadence goes from the 4 chord to the tonic or 1 chord, and the formula is 4-1. This cadence presents itself in the intro of Adele's Someone Like You. In this piece, it goes from the 4 chord, which is D, to the 1 chord, which is A.
Okay. So I get it. Classical music actually forms the basis of all other music, like pop and rock. And so we wouldn't have our favourite tunes without the formulas that music uses. And if you think about it, almost every culture in the world uses music in rituals or ceremonies. Playing music to elderly people can also help them remember their past. And playing it to babies really helps with brain development. Playing music also helps brain function and memory. It's also a great way to make new friends and connect. And this is why the world needs maths.